Welcome back, everyone, to Hearthstone Masters Korea. Our special match is now about to come to an end, no matter what and which way.
It's so special. And we've made it all the way to match number 7. And, man, this is... I didn't think we were actually going to make it to match 7. I mean,
didn't think so.
I thought that the global players would take it a bit quicker. I thought we were going to go to 6. I thought it was going to be close-ish, but this is as close as it gets. Savzj versus Flurry now, and this one could really go either way, man. I mean, it's been very close all night long.
Yeah, to be fair, Savzj has an advantage here where it is evening in Europe, and he's probably just enjoyed a nice supper.
True.
Got to sit back and relax watching Orange play and
Yeah.
take care of all the other Korean minions before bringing them to the last boss, Savzj. And Savzj is like, yeah, all right, you've done enough. You've done well, Orange.
That's right.
Go get some supper. I'll take it from here. And so we are in the last match. It's Savzj versus Flurry. Of course, Flurry, I mean, not just because it's late here. I'm sure Flurry has adjusted his sleep schedule and whatnot preparing for this tournament. But also because... but because he's, of course, had to play just the last match, and then he played earlier in the match, so he's been here since the very beginning of the day.
The fatigue is real.
Yeah, I mean, he's been here for the longest time now in terms of players.
Yep.
Here in the studio. So again, Rogue, Druid, and Warrior, the same decks for the first day all throughout. And then we will be reviewing which classes Savzj brought soon after here.
Yep. As you mentioned a moment ago, Flurry did take out Strife Crow on his way to the winners round, I guess we could call it.
Yep. And Orange just now, so
yep.
It's quite a feat actually for Flurry.
Yeah, no kidding.
As the one member who wasn't on Team Gatsio to make it to the top 4 to the semifinals in Season 1, and to also be representing Korea here today.
So, yeah. So yeah. I'm totally talking over you now.
No, it's all right. That's cool.
Savzj looking very awake.
Why does he look more tired than he did? Then again, I mean, pro players and streamers in general, you never know what sleep cycle they're actually on. Maybe he's also on Korea time.
True.
In Europe, you know?
Could be. Hunter, Warlock, and Warrior for Savzj.
And we did see earlier that the Warlock was a... Yeah, there we go. We did see earlier that the Warlock was a Zulok. So...
Yeah, Demon Zoo is very cool. And he did come into this after 3-0ing Solsiho, our final, or our champion rather, for last season. So, pretty big win for Savzj. Coming into this in his first best of 5. Can he get another big win and take it? The global geniuses.
Let's find out.
Special match. Hunter versus Rogue.
All right.
Yeah.
Kicking things off with the Hybrid Hunter from Savzj.
Yeah. You ever go through and watch esports, like YouTube VODs, and then you turn the speed down to like halfway, and you listen to what the casters sound like? It's really funny.
I have not.
I recommend it. It's pretty great. And I bet our cast tonight will sound especially special.
I'll have to try that.
Should do it.
Sounds like a good way to use my time, really.
I highly recommend it.
All right, then. Well, I'm glad I have something to deem as my new hobby.
Well, I don't know if you need to make a hobby out of it.
Okay.
So you need to do it for fun, you know? Well, the mystery of what's in Savzj's hand will plague us for the rest of the night. Flurry,
Just
though.
like the leopard of the leopard.
He's plagued as well. It's true. I'm not sure if he maybe lost the feed from his computer, but you'd think if we did. Oh, there we go.
It would be the Observer, I would assume.
Yeah, because we don't need a stream from him.
Yeah, we're past that. The technology is here now.
We've evolved to the point where all we need to do is flip the top player's cards right side up.
Yep.
Because for some reason they're upside down.
We have the technology to see them. Just needs a little effort to turn them.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know, man. So the deadly poison early, knowing there's not going to be anything taking away that weapon. Why not? Why not throw it out there?
I mean, he has 2 oils and another deadly poison.
Yes. That is a lot of weapon damage. No prep, though, for that prep sprint, so this turn, I don't think he's really going to do much of anything. Because, I mean, Fan of Knives is legitimately a good spell to save.
Yes.
So, yeah, I think you just kind of, I mean, you could attack face. You could just try to race him a little bit because you have so much. You will just Fan of Knives.
Okay.
Oh, there's a South Sea deckhand.
Ooh.
There you are, South Sea deckhand.
Well, here's the thing. If Savzj doesn't find a taunt, Flurry could soon find
I guess so.
With 2 oils,
That is brilliant.
a Deadly Poison, and a South Sea deckhand. It can happen.
It can, and he can backstab this dude for 3 damage, thanks to Blood Mage Thalnos.
What's it gonna be?
Bro Mage Thalbros.
Bro, Mage Thalbros.
What a guy.
Yeah.
Give me that 3 damage backstab.
Oh.
And so a pretty efficient clear for Flurry here.
The dream is over. I was hoping for an 11 attack dagger with 2 charges.
Well, I mean, I don't think you want to coin out Savannah High Main, but if you go like Wolf Rider into Abusive Sergeant, it just, you miss out on a mana. You know, maybe you just go ahead and Wolf Rider into Hero Power this turn.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Well,
It's okay.
what's the argument against pointing at the Savannah in case it gets sapped?
Yeah, there's a lot of cards in hand. I mean, I guess if it gets sapped, you just play it again the next turn
Right.
on curve. So that's not so bad. I think Savzj, though, is looking at his opponent's health total. He's like, I'm at 29, he's at 19. I have a really good chance to just burst him down here.
Instead of having to play the hybrid style.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I guess that is the beauty of this deck.
Yeah. Because really, the Savannah High Main in this deck is oftentimes like the finishing blow, you know?
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, okay, so he's just going to go ahead and let the mana go.
Does
He actually,
coin Hero Power?
I was going to say, he could coin into the Hero Power. Oh, he's going to do it.
Oh, man.
He's going to coin into the Hero Power, man.
Brave man Savzj.
Or silence Thalnos to avoid the draw. No, it's the Hero Power. Bring him
No.
all the way down.
No, why would you? Silence is
Just 9 health. There's
Ooh,
a sap.
There's a sap.
Good thing you didn't play the high main.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. I think with the hybrid, you mostly have to play face. You still have to
Yeah.
gear it generally in that direction.
It's pretty aggressive.
Yeah.
It's really a mid-ranged face hunter.
Mid-face?
It's a mid-face hunter.
Right in the nose. He draws. Fan of Knives, all right.
Okay, could use it right here.
He could.
I mean, I guess you do.
You just need to make sure you save some mana to remake your weapon, and he will. Might as well Deadly Poison that one again.
Yeah. Do it right away.
Yep.
Now, 5 damage.
Now, here's where you play the Savannah High Main.
For sure.
Or, he's only at 9. Yeah, you could Hero Power Quick Shot, too. And then if you draw into a kill command, it's just over. Or
That's
2 turns.
true.
You put him on such a big timer here.
No.
Well, who cares? What's the problem? What's the problem, Chobra? What is he going to need that silence for? What, a Sludge Belcher? Nope.
No, I was
don't see
thinking
that in
you
Rogue.
need it for the beast.
You have Unleash the Hounds.
But, okay.
It would be cheaper, though. So I do agree that maybe he didn't need to do that.
Yeah, what if you put down a load then?
He saw both Fan of Knives used, though.
Fair enough.
That's the thing.
Uh-oh. It's
It get a
beginning.
little bit tricky, too, yeah. All right, let's keep in mind what might have happened if that owl had not been played. Snake Trap.
You've got 12, 18, plus the South Sea second. That's lethal.
I think he's done it. Wait,
Yep.
no, he hasn't done it. No, yes,
no,
he
Flurry's
has.
done it.
Oh,
Savzj has not, though.
If he hadn't healed, Savzj would have had it. With Unleash, Abusive, Hero Power.
Okay, well, if you kill this Farseer, though,
Yeah, he has to.
there is no lethal.
You must kill the Farseer. You must kill the Farseer! Savzj, you were supposed to kill the Farseer, man. Yo,
No
dude.
way. Wait, I thought he totally would. He He is underestimating the power of the Oil Rogue.
Oh, Savzj.
It's the classic Savzj face of, wait, what? No way.
Oh, how did he do that? Oh, Savzj. All right.
Oh, boy.
Check mark for the Rogue there. I mean, it was tough anyway. With that Celsi deckhand in the hand, even if he would have killed the Earthen Ring Farseer, would that still have been lethal?
No.
Sure?
I am positive.
Okay.
Because I believe it was exactly.
Wow, okay. Well, we'll just assume you're right. I think that's safe to do. Well, that means that Flurry is starting out with a lead here. Savzj's looking a little bit disappointed after that one, of course, getting him so low.
It is tough to estimate when Rose will have that burst, because there was only one charge on that weapon, right? So he had to have that second oil. But at the end of the day, what matters is that Flurry takes the win. On the flip side, of course, Savzj can or will have to eventually play that Hunter deck again if he wants to win the match. So we'll see when he brings it back as we go into game number 2 between these two players.
Yeah, you really can't play around double Deadly Poison and double Tinker Sharp Sword Oil, I suppose.
Yeah, that'd be pretty rough.
Let's see if he can tie it up. In game number 2. Right now. Or now.
Yeah, click on the sign.
Maybe about. Yeah, I think right about now. There we go. Oh, all right. Warlock versus Warrior.
All right, well, it is the Zulok.
It is.
Savzj.
And it is the Control Warrior coming in from every Korean player ever.
True enough.
Why are they so afraid of the patron?
You know, it's funny because Asians are supposed to be good at mental math. They should be able to just do it on the fly all the time, but
I'll let you handle that one. I'm not allowed to comment. Soon tight.
thank you.
That's what they say when people sneeze in Germany and Wisconsin, where I grew up.
Oh yeah, you told me that before.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew about Germany because I took German, but
Yeah, so that's when you found out about Germany, huh? It's like there's this country I heard about, and you can take a class on their language. It's called Germany. What do you know?
yeah, that is oftentimes how you learn about new countries.
No, it's not. No, you learn about them in like first grade when you look at the map of the world, Chobra.
All right. Well,
didn't you live in Germany for a while?
Well, no, I went there for an exchange trip actually.
Was this before or after you learned of its existence? Like, where are we going? It's this land you've never heard of, son. It's called Germany. Wow.
It was magical.
Do they have any historical significance? Well. On to Creeper. Maybe the play here. Is there really anything else?
Yeah. I mean, especially against Control Warrior. It is really a race for time.
Yeah. Race against time.
Yes, you're right. Not for time.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you could use more time too. At the same time.
Yeah. At the same time. Gee, it's really gone off the rails at this point, hasn't it?
We're really going places.
Sorry,
tonight.
guys. I flew over 6,600 miles yesterday.
Oh boy, that's a lot of miles.
Yeah.
How many feet is that?
That's more miles than the dudes in that one song would walk to be close to someone. It's a lot of miles. I'm more committed than those guys. To esports, Chobra.
Your true love, esports.
That's
there we
right.
go. Your passion. Coming back for the passion stone.
Surviving on pure passion.
I love it. I love it. Aren't we all tonight?
Yeah.
Aren't we all?
That's right. Flurry looks like he's about ready to fall asleep at his keyboard there.
No, you can't, Flurry.
He's looking like he's pretty close. It's already a tough board to deal with for him as well, too. You've got a couple minions that will just produce more minions. So do you do something like Cruel Taskmaster here and start to try to sort of pick apart his board? It doesn't work the best.
Yeah, you can Cruel Taskmaster that, I guess, yeah, maybe. Oh, okay. Wait. What? If you were gonna do that, why not Taskmaster the gang boss?
Yeah, I don't know.
I think that was just a straight up misplay from Flurry. And that way your Armor Smith would not have died.
Yep. Well,
It
the
is.
fatigue.
Yeah, it's hitting him.
Like, really, I mean, look at this guy. He is very obviously pretty tired at this point. Can't blame him.
Not acceptable.
I think
Must
this
defend
game,
the honor.
unless he draws a brawl, I think this one is
I actually
pretty
think,
close to over, actually.
Yeah, even if your Armored Smith survived, it would have
Yeah.
only survived for one more turn to give you one more armor. And
I
at this
usually
point-
don't call games early like this, but got a feeling.
Well, okay, well he does have shield block. And shield slam, but
Yeah,
the
but
board is growing very fast.
double defender Vargas, he needs brawl. Sludge Belcher not going to do it.
Yeah, the fact is, yeah, you're right, because the health of all these minions is so
Decent.
decent.
Double
Yeah,
Sludge Belcher though, that's pretty good.
true. Here's what's gonna happen.
What?
He's gonna beat him too,
Uh-huh.
and he's gonna get another Illidan Storm Rage.
Maybe. Or he's gonna get Melganis.
Oh, do you? Well, I guess you really want to save that death rattle, so okay. Fair. Do it. Oh,
All right, let's
if
get-
he gets a Melganis,
I
that's
love
pretty
this
big
card.
with that imp.
내가
Oh,
Succubus, or Mistress
no,
of Pain
Mistress of
rather.
Pain.
And I mean, she can still add on some damage. That's not the worst thing ever.
That's true. That's
She
true.
can add on some health as well.
To be fair, any demon can add on some damage.
It's true.
Duh.
Except for the Blood Imp, he can't.
Ooh,
Has
oh,
zero
you
attack.
got me.
Boom.
All right.
Mind like a steel trap. This me.
I don't think Savzj is running demon hard, given what else he's been
I doubt it.
running. So it's not super epic, but like you said, it will still chip away.
Yeah. Yeah, I ran the Demon Warlock with Demon Heart for a little while, and it was fun when it worked, but it was also wildly inconsistent. But I think there could be room for like one Demon Heart and something like this.
Right,
Maybe.
yeah. When I was
Maybe.
running it for a while, I think for the majority of the time I played it, I kept that one copy
Yeah.
in my deck.
You just, I feel like you just need very specific situations to make it work well, you know? And it's the same thing as why we don't really see Blessing of Kings very often in Paladin,
Well, true, but the
or
flip
much
side of
buffing at all in any
Demon
deck.
Heart, the flip side of Demon Heart is while when you use it as a damaging spell, while it's not efficient, it can give you that reach to so.
Nice amount of clear there for Flurry that turn. You know, the thing with buffing spells in Hearthstone, though, is that the reason we just don't see them used is because removal is so strong in this game. And so oftentimes, even if you buff something, it just becomes a dead card, essentially. Because it'll get big game hunted, it'll get executed, it'll get, you know, what have you. So that's why we don't see a lot of buffing.
Yeah. And Blizzard can't really buff the buff cards anymore because then Angry Chicken would be too OP.
Dude, Angry Chicken, Warsong Commander, Angry Chicken, buffs.
With a Hobgoblin.
Wind Fury, yeah.
With Nefarian. Yeah, there we go. We're going places now.
I got the combos all worked out. OTK, Angry Chicken OTK.
All right, well, yeah, I mean, he lasted with that Sludge Belcher, and, you know, without a legendary coming out, Flurry has got enough time with the shield block, too, to try to stabilize. Oh, but he's got the PO Void Terror combo. Power Overwhelming. POVT coming in from Savzj, and you don't have an Execute.
Sounded like a morning AM radio DJ for a second there. He's got the PO-EV coming in from his hand. All through with you for the
And
morning commute here on G-Show.
G-Show.
My AM station.
Yeah.
G-Show. All right. Well, yep. I think we're going to see him do a little bit of healing here possibly as well.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna roast something, definitely this first. Ooh, you're just gonna go to.
Yeah, why not save the power overwhelm? You don't really need it
Fair enough.
on this particular turn.
Because, yeah, and if you use power overwhelming, it would go over to 7, and it would have VGH'd.
Oh,
So-
wow. Yeah.
Wow, the foresight.
Very nice. So Shield Maiden brings him up to 15. And he can armor up, but he'd still die. with that power overwhelming.
Yeah.
He would. He would still die.
10, 14.
So what do? Run Grommash into the 4/4? That's not going to save you either.
What if?
I mean, Sludge Belcher, I guess. But I think you're still
that,
dead.
yeah.
You're still dead too. I don't think there's any way you can survive this.
Nope, I don't think so. That is me.
Well, even if he plays Shield Main and armors up now, he's still dead, but he doesn't know it yet. No. He'll be at 12 when his opponent has much more damage. But hey, I mean, you got to do what you think is going to work, right?
Yeah, either one, I think. In Flurry shoes, you can't blame him for playing one or the other in terms of Belcher or Shield Main.
Yeah.
I do like the Belcher a little bit better, to be honest.
Yeah, I think it is better too.
But
can his opponent get through this, though? Well, yeah.
You definitely can, because you got the,
yep, you've got the Doom Guard. There it is. And Flurry, he knows that his Doom is at hand.
Yep, 12 damage. And that will be game. Savzj tying it up 1-1 in this last best of 5.
That's right. I've got a feeling we're going to go the distance with this one, too. Savzj in the booth, in the monitor, in his room, with a victory.
Yep, looking pretty satisfied with that win.
It's like in 70 years or something like that, or like in 100 years, when we're all long dead and basically they just have our brains saved on the internet. This is what it's going to look like. We're still going to be commentating Savzj, but it's just going to be like a digital face.
Everyone's going to be up
on what he looked like when he was living. That's true.
Wow,
It's a glimpse into the future
I don't know
with
how I feel
OGN.
about that.
Ghost in the machine.
Well, for now, though, the score is tied 1-1. And we will be jumping. Oh, wow. Both players jumping right into the next one.
I think.
And Savzj bringing back the Hyper Hunter. And Flurry bringing back the Warrior.
All right.
You know, I just realized Savzj actually had the ultimate training for today's tournament because he played in the 24-hour race.
Oh, really?
For the new season. Yeah. ESL.
Endurance. This event has been quite the endurance.
Yeah, I mean, but
challenge,
to be fair, for a lot of players that participate in open qualifiers, sometimes they take a long time, right? Because they're just massive fraction. You gotta wait around sometimes. So, props and credit to all the players who stick it through those qualifiers to get to other tournaments.
Yeah.
But props to Savzj for winning that 24-hour tournament.
A well-deserved win.
Yeah.
And here's where you play the Haunted Creeper and hope that it lives until next turn.
It should.
Yeah, although you can't pop it on the Armor Smith, though. And you might just end up giving him a lot of armor, but whatever.
Yeah, even with the Knife Juggler, you would end up just giving him a lot of armor, so I don't know. But you still gotta play it.
Not worried about it. It's going to be Cruel Taskmaster into the Armor Smith into the Spider, I think.
You think so? You think he would clear it? This early?
Well, I think if you see someone put down a Haunted Creeper first against Hunter, you know that a Knife Juggler is soon to follow. I mean, he could just armor up and not worry about it. That would probably be better, wouldn't it?
Yeah, especially because if it is a Knife Juggler, you have a chance of getting more armor. Now, you could... But you could still kill it, but kill it with a Taskmaster. Because you would be afraid of killing it, which Savzj has.
Oh, this is good, though, because, yeah, he doesn't get to use a Knife Juggler either for it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And your Armor Smith is still at 3 health.
Yeah.
And all as well.
Ah, Abusive Sergeant.
Oh.
And so, he'll be able to clear
Alright,
the
will it hit the Taskmaster?
Excuse me, wow, that came out of nowhere.
Will it hit the Task? Okay, well, at least it didn't hit the Armor Smith.
Yep, the Spider's going to.
Yeah.
I promise.
I
There's
mean, yeah,
no reason why you wouldn't want to.
Yeah, because your Knife Juggler will get traded, but still, you don't want that on blood.
All right. Well, you know, it might not be too bad just to play that big game hunter.
I was thinking that, but then there is an Abusive Sergeant on board, right?
Yeah, it's true. I mean, it would force him to kind of clear instead of hit you. That's the idea. But you could just shield block here, too.
Okay.
I think it's okay to use the trade, because essentially you're just playing it for board clear, right?
Fair enough.
Yeah. All right, explosive trap. In the hand. And now I suppose you just hero power and going in.
All right, yeah.
You don't need, actually, you don't even need to hit the big game hunter, no, because either way he's still going to trade with it.
Yes.
You know, or
well,
he's going to run in and activate the explosive trap. So, and even if he trades with the spider, it's still damage that you're not taking, and you're 2-1 lives. So
fair. Okay.
yeah, there's not a lot of reason.
Ooh. Okay.
So now he's got to wonder what kind of trap it is. Because if it's snake trap, that's a bit rough, and if it's freezing trap, that's a bit annoying, and if explosive trap, it's dead anyway. So really, none of this is good for Flurry. You know, I say you just attack in. Yep, he's going to do that. But it was kind of inevitable that something like this was going to happen. You can still play the Cruel Taskmaster and take out the Abusive Sergeant and armor up.
Because if it was a snake trap, that's the worst case scenario.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's better to test to see if it's explosive trap first.
Yep. All right. Well, Flurry's holding on okay.
Lotheb.
Uh-oh. Lotheb
Wow.
into Savannah.
Yeah.
We're mid-range now.
We mid-range now.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Well, you can clear Lotheb, of course, with the Death Spite and the Cruel Taskmaster. Yeah.
Pretty low.
Savannah High Main, which is still going to die, but it's going to do... He's taking so much damage in terms of clearing all this. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay, so he can go face, and then he can execute it.
And then he can shield block.
Yeah. Not bad.
I think that's the best option here.
It's not super ideal, but it's not the worst
But
either,
you gotta
know?
do it.
Yeah.
Because you gotta fight for survival.
You gotta fight for your right to party.
Is that right? Does Garish like to party?
He loves to party.
Well, can't blame him.
Another shield block, it's going to certainly sustain him. That's a lot of armor for him to burn through as well, too, with that shield maiden in the hand yet.
Yeah, I think Flurry, now it is going to be kind of a top deck, an early top deck war for both sides, because you're going to run out of cards here pretty quick.
This armor is going to get burned through pretty quick, but still, it's not getting burned through by, well, not by spells. So that's still pretty good for Savzj. Once you start using things like Kill Command to take down the armor, you start feeling pretty awful.
Yeah.
So there we go. 5 more damage, just straight to face.
All right. Because he does have the Elam Bow and the Quick Shot.
Yep. This is the major turning point in this game, you know?
Do you Shield Maiden and then Shield Slam here? That seems to be the ideal play.
You might have to. Yeah, I think you do. You're still just at 16, so...
It's not too bad for Flurry. It's not too bad.
It's a lot of armor to get through for Savzj. There's the Frost Trap, or Freezing Trap, rather, which actually might not be the greatest to put out, just because you don't want that Shield Maiden coming back and giving you armor again. So I think I might actually forgo that one.
But that means he can't get the Quick Shot draw.
Yeah, that's what he's mulling over right now. Is the Quick Shot draw worth giving your opponent potentially 5 more armor? Because that really is something that can turn around the game in this matchup.
Or do you just attack the Shield Maiden with your Eagle?
Or do you just attack the Shield Maiden with your Glaive Zuka and then Quick Shot it to death?
Oh, okay.
And then play the bow and then hero power.
Fair enough.
Can you do that?
Can.
Yeah, you have enough.
Yeah, he already did attack with the Hyena, so okay, yeah.
Instead, he's going to focus on face.
Oh no, the Harrison is ready.
Yeah. This is not looking bad for Flurry, actually.
Yeah, this is actually suddenly looking pretty great for
man.
Flurry.
Yeah, it is, especially with the Sludge Belcher. Honestly, I think Flurry's got this one. So this is such a typical Control Warrior game, right, where you get nearly dead.
Oh, man.
You get nearly dead, and then you make a comeback like this. Yeah. And at this point, the only thing that would save him would be becoming Face Hunter and getting those arcade golems or something. Yeah.
All right, well.
He's got the draw. He's had to burn through 20+ armor this game, though.
Yes. Oh, wow.
Wow,
okay.
no way. Wow, maybe this one is not over quite yet.
Well, there's a Sludge Belcher in hand.
There is, but hero power really does wonders in terms of getting around taunt. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Another shield maiden.
Oh,
wow.
Wow.
This is like throw your monitor through a window game for Savzj.
That's... Yeah.
Can't really, unless you're running Leroy Jenkins, can't really get around that. Leperno.
You just gotta put down whatever you get.
Yep. It's so unlikely that he's gonna win now. He's back.
Oh my gosh.
So what is this now? This is like 25 armor just from cards plus all the hero points. Yeah, you're just not getting through this as Hunter. And so Flurry's gonna take a 2-1 lead, getting the win with that warrior. Fiery War Axe just helping accelerate things. I think he may have it with Gorehowl this turn. Yep, he does. There it is.
Well played, Flurry. Well played.
That was a lot of armor he got.
Yep.
Savzj looking despondent. You know, the thing is playing any sort of Hunter, even if it is Hybrid Hunter, is the only deck I know in Hearthstone that just, it makes you feel dumber if you start losing with it. You know, because you're like, I could be playing a different game and actually like getting better at Hearthstone, but I'm playing Face Hunter. Or I'm playing Hybrid Hunter. And Hybrid Hunter isn't quite as faceful as Face Hunter is, but still, it's another one of those decks where, I don't know, I just feel like, oh man, I've wasted my time playing this deck.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I'm not improving as a player playing this deck.
Well, I think there's definitely always room for improvement. For instance, like we discussed, was it really worth putting down the trap there? Playing around the Harrison too much, obviously you can't expect too much, but...
Yeah, I think the trap really did cause a bit of problems for him.
Yeah, because it gave extra armor plus another draw, to be fair. So
yeah, honestly, at that point, it was over already by the time he got to play it again, but still, it's just something you kind of want to think about.
Well, he's back with the Hunter.
Hunter versus Druid.
And this is the last step for Flurry, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Flurry is 1 win away from putting the Koreans in the lead over this 2-day event.
Going back and taking out Orange and Savzj in the winners round, I guess you could say.
Flurry single-handedly will have beaten 3 of the top players in the world. That's actually quite a feat.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's 1 best of 5 each. That's a pretty impressive feat for a Korean player who's been just brushing up in his own region.
To come in here and beat Strife Crow, Orange, and Savzj, best of 5s on the same night. Pretty impressive stuff.
Well,
it's not over yet, though. Savzj, so he needs to get 2 more wins, whereas his opponent only needs 1. And doing it with the Hunter won't be too bad. There's Misha.
Not the best, but not the worst.
Yep. Hey, Life Coach is online.
Hey, welcome back.
Ah. Wrath hero power?
Wait, you can't. You're at 3 man.
You're right.
Make a wild growth. It's late, man.
It is.
It is
2
2 a.m.
2 plus 2 is 4. Not 3.
I thought I was done with 7-hour plus cast, but here we are.
Here we are.
Quite frankly, 7 hours itself wouldn't be too bad if it started during the day,
but we don't do that here at OGN. Whatever makes it
late night Hearthstone.
Whatever makes it the most difficult.
No, it's not part of the reason. I mean, another thing, of course, is that we do have our friends from overseas.
Yeah.
Overseas, rather.
Overseas. Several chairs away.
Yeah. Well, they are nice chairs.
Oh, Leok comes through for the big extra damage on Misha.
But there's a swipe.
Just have to shut it all down, don't you? Just take the hype and you just stomp on it.
Hey, not me. It's Flurry, man.
So Savzj is running double piloted Shredder in this one even.
Yeah, I
And
noticed,
Wolf Rider. This is a really interesting list, actually.
Whose list was it? I think this is actually identical to someone's list.
Well, I think everyone's list is identical to someone else's list.
True, but I think one that was pretty well established for a Hybrid Hunter recently.
Okay.
Wow. These are just full force. Wow, this is a good card. But
It is, but only if they have beasts.
yeah.
And
no
this deck
beasts in
doesn't have a
hand,
lot of them. All right. So, Sylvanas' turn, perhaps?
Yeah, I think so. Prepare yourself for this event.
Might as well. You don't really need the big late game burst from Shade of Naxxramas.
Yep.
It's okay to trade it early. In fact, you should be using it as early trading. Knife Juggler has such a high squeaky voice on the Korean server, on the Asian server.
Yeah, he's like a mouse.
Wow.
That is a shot.
That is some accuracy right there. Dude.
Wow.
That just happened. Get a Doomsayer. Ship's cannon, yeah. Where are the pirates?
Where's the captain's parrot?
Where's the Captain Greenskins?
That's true.
Yeah. People used to run him in Hunter every once
That's
in a while.
very true.
Yeah, Hunter and Warrior.
Well,
You're right, though. Captain's Parrot, though. But that doesn't count as a pirate. And it can't fetch you a pirate that doesn't exist in your deck.
very true. It can't just conjure up a pirate. Like being Dude somehow can.
I think if that card was remade now, it would summon a random pirate
It would.
on the board. It would.
It would.
Either in your hand or on the board. Probably in your hand because it's 1 mana.
Fair enough.
Yeah. I'm telling you, man.
That'd be pretty neat, actually.
Pirate's Cannon is pretty fun in Paladin.
I do agree.
Dr. Boom.
I mean, I'm a fan of the Demolisher, so I'm a fan of the Pirate's Cannon.
Yeah.
And the Fell Cannon. The Fell Cannon is back, by the way. Darkwonix is working
Again?
on it. Yeah, he tweeted it
know.
the other day with double Fell Cannons on the board.
It's not the worst, but it's just not the best.
No, he's gonna make it the best. I have faith.
I love
I love
Dark
it.
Lonix's Warlock deck, so they are some of the most fun I've ever played for sure.
You just wait until Fell Cannons and Twilight Whelps are the go-to cards in Hearthstone. It's coming.
I'd believe Twilight Whelps before Fell Cannons.
Are you for real?
Yeah, dude.
Really? I have more faith in Fell Cannons, to be honest.
I don't know. You have enough dragons in there. Oh, nice.
Oh.
That really worked out about as was again. Oh, oh. Wow, dude.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
Dude. Oh boy.
Even if you get up to 19, you have 15 health,
Yeah.
or 15 damage, 18 you have lethal.
If you run into Savannah Highmane with Dr. Boom, he's probably just going to die to knives too.
True. Okay, yeah, so, but you have to clear that, actually.
Yeah, I think you don't really have much of a choice. You can silence him first, though. Or you can just kill the Knife Juggler, one of the two.
Actually, yeah, I think you just silence it and kill it.
The only problem is that leaves you with very low health. So.
Or, I guess you heal it, maybe, like you said.
Yep. No, not the Treant. All right. So 12 on the board right now. And
Oh,
yeah, you
wow,
might as well
it's
hero
good.
power.
Alright, get rid of that also.
Yep, getting rid of beasts I think is pretty smart. You don't want to have to deal with kill command, do you?
Well, Savannah's still there. You will see.
That's true. It is.
The Savannah is a beast. I know it's hard to believe that something with 4 legs would be a beast, but
He is a beast. Well, he saved himself from having to deal with double Knife Juggler at least.
yeah, well, Savzj can't get too greedy. I mean, things can turn around pretty quickly here, especially if...
Well, the combo does exist. So
Actually,
yes.
yeah, if he just draws Force from Nature, he wins. So Savzj has to think about that and maybe consider clearing at least Dr. Boom here. Or put out the Explosive Trap and bring down the Dr. Boom to 2 health.
Right.
It doesn't matter if it's telegraphed at this point.
He's ready to ride.
Okay, well, huh. okay. Well, you can clear all of it. But it's not lethal, so I think you just go face. Okay.
Yeah, I guess I'm a little bit surprised he's not doing that too, but he's still got a really strong board either way. That's nearly impossible.
Oh.
Good thing he cleared it. Good thing he cleared it. But I think the combo is just going to be used to clear Savzj's side of the board now, which is kind of like admitting defeat.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you supposed to do, though, you know?
Maybe you just silence the Savannah and kill the Force of Nature, really. Oh, you can't, though, because you don't have 10 mana. Huh.
Yeah, I think you have to use the combo just to stay alive, but you're just not going to live if you do that.
Yeah, I think you have to. I think you're right.
Well, he's thinking of maybe Savage Roar and Keeper of the Grove to clear the Knife Juggler and the Mad Scientist, and then just armoring up a little bit.
Yeah, but then you die to a kill command.
Yeah.
Although, even if you do this, you die to a kill command.
With only one card in his opponent's hand, though,
Right.
you can play the odds in it, but he's going to do the combo.
Whoa. Don't. Okay, yeah. For a second, I thought you killed.
Yeah.
Alright.
All right. Well, here's where it could all turn around.
Oh, wow.
Double trap. Yeah, I might as well just play everything.
Yeah, there's no point in saving the secrets at this point in the game.
Yeah, so pretty easy lethal next turn. Flurry, I wonder if he's running Kazan Mystic. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it does not.
See what he draws. Might still matter. He draws. No, doesn't matter. Yep, that is it. So,
Oh boy.
Savzj
Oh
takes
boy.
it back.
We are down to the last game of the last match of day one, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
And my nose is just completely blocked.
Wow.
It's
All
making
right.
it hard for me to breathe, but I'm still here because we need to find out if the West is better or the East is better in Hearthstone.
Well, we'll find out a little bit about that today.
Yeah, we not definitively, but day one of this event will end with one last game, one deck left for each player, and whoever wins this last game will start the day tomorrow, and they will designate who their first opponent will be. And it will be an all-kill format, but the winner gets to continue choosing their opponent, so you could really just snowball it right there and then.
And so, it's going to be, I believe, Warrior versus Druid. Yeah, Warrior versus Druid here in our final game of the night. Savzj versus Flurry. And this is it. Korea versus Global all comes down to just this. The Global Geniuses versus the Korean All-Killers.
Yeah, for day one, it comes down to two of the most popular decks right now, Patron Warrior and Mid-Range Druid. It's pretty exciting.
And that's good for Savzj. Patron Warrior is definitely something that you're going to feel pretty comfortable with coming into this one.
Yeah, you've got the advantage in terms, on paper at least, in terms of who's had the advantages in the past.
And Flurry knows what kind of deck
so
this is.
Flurry has to try to take that into account when going for his mulligans. It's all right.
It's okay.
I mean, you do have the coin on the into the shade, so that's always good.
Yeah, it's a good start for Flurry. Druid can certainly win this. It's just very, very difficult. It does rely a bit on drawing that Grim Patron, though, so if Savzj can't find it, never mind.
Oh.
Found it.
He got in here.
Got in there right away.
He's ready to call his friends.
You really need the Inner Rage, though, in order to really make this work.
Well, he does have two Inventors already in hand.
I was going to say, double Gnomish Inventor. So this is more the version of this deck that really just cycles a lot. This is becoming a little bit more popular within the last week or so. That you just try to rifle through your deck and get to the combos as fast as you can.
Yeah, and I kind of like that because a lot of times the biggest failure for this deck is the lack of draw.
True. There we go. And there it is. So let's see. Unfortunately, it's going to be a turn late getting those out. It's going to be a bit rough.
All right. Oh, battery is there too. Do you put out the Belcher? Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Just to buy some time here.
You've kind of missed your window to do the early Grim Patron flood, sort of. So now you kind of have to start thinking about comboing. I believe.
That you can fly?
No, I don't believe that.
Oh, you're not a dreamer.
What? What are these conversations we're having now? I don't know what's going on anymore.
We're gonna monitor this someday. We're just gonna be like, wow, that was. It was a great. It was the best of cast. It was the worst of cast.
It's a good try. Good try. Okay.
Well, do you cycle with the Wrath here?
You could.
But, oh man, Wrath, it's so valuable against patrons, right? Because swipe isn't.
Well, might as well use it now.
Right, so swipe, just having to use the Wrath does hurt a little bit, in my opinion. But he obviously wanted to keep the taunt alive, and I can understand that, but oh.
It's so good. Yeah, and then just kill the other one with Death Spite, I'd say. Yeah. Now it is on. He's not going to have the Warsong Commander part of this, but he will be able to get quite a few Grim Patrons. Oh boy, but they might get killed by Boombots.
Yeah, this is risky.
Oh, what a risk. What a risk. You got to go for it, though, I think.
Do you? Do you have to?
Yeah, because you've still got an opportunity to combo with the Frothing Berserker and Warsong Commander. Here
the battle
we
rage
go,
too.
ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, this literally can divide.
And if these Boombots do less, it can be very good for Savzj as well, too. Oh, boy. Where are they going? Where are they going? Two. Oh, no. Everyone's getting in here. Oh, man. That's so good for Savzj.
Yeah. He still got the draw he wanted, and he cleared the Boombots.
Yeah.
Now he's got another execute. He's got the Thoracid. He's got the Cruel Taskmaster.
You can clear, actually. Flurry, rather. You can do 2 damage to one. You can do 1 damage to the other with his hero power. You can swipe one and kill the other with Dr. Boom. Like, leave the swipe for very last. Yeah. Yeah, it was close. It was close to Savzj.
Does he see it, though?
He should. I mean, geez. If I saw it that fast, you should see it. Unless I'm totally wrong.
No, you're correct.
There. Yep, run Dr. Boom into 1. Use your Keeper of the Grove onto the 2 health one for 2 damage.
Oh!
Oh, but wait, you don't have enough, because I talked about hero power there.
Wait, no, but you don't you don't need to hero power.
Oh yeah, because you can just swipe the last one.
Yeah, Swipe would have taken care of it.
Wow, you're right. Yeah.
Flurry.
Yeah,
you were right. No, you were right.
I know I was right.
Yeah, and then I confirmed that you were right.
I mean, he's setting it up for lethal. That's the idea, right? But does he get burst down right here with the Frothing Berserker?
Well, okay, the Loatheb does help here, right? So
yeah, but
so he can't execute. But
let's check this out, though. Warsong Commander, plus Frothing Berserker, plus Cruel Taskmaster. Can he do enough damage? He's trying to do all this math super fast. This is the hard part about this deck right now. So he's theoretically got 9 plus, well,
2 on the Berserker. That's 11 plus 3 because of the Cruel Taskmaster. Or, yeah. So 14.
He may actually have to execute Dr. Boom and then Cruel Taskmaster onto one of them to clear Loatheb, but he's going to go for it. He's going to go for the combo.
He can still clear Loatheb.
He can, yeah. But he's going to be so low, he's just going to die to swipe.
Who would die to swipe?
Savzj, if Dr. Boom gets through. You mean he has to kill Dr. Boom and Loatheb? I think he has to kill both.
Okay, well he can clear both too, and your
clear both.
Frothing Berserker is still alive.
Don't even think about it, man. Don't even think about it. You gotta clear both.
Uh-oh. Alright, he's got it.
You can see his eyes moving so fast on screen, trying to get all the moves done in time. Did he get it off?
Do it?
He did. He attacked with the Frothing Berserker.
Oh, he didn't attack with the last Grim Patron, though.
It doesn't matter. It shouldn't matter anyway. Let's see. So
well, he missed out on 3 damage, right?
Yeah.
But it shouldn't matter, like you said, in terms of
in the end,
lethal,
it shouldn't make a difference.
So what can he do here?
Might with the heal. No, he can't heal. So if you taunt with the Druid of the Claw, he's going to get through it.
Execute.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But
because he can just run anything into it and execute it. So
but
if you
taunt it, you silence the Frothing Berserker.
that might just work.
Oh no, but he can actually charge his Inventor, so that is,
Oh yeah, you're right.
that is actually game. I believe.
If he heals, he's dead. He's got big game hunter.
Oh, that's
Didn't
true.
even think about that.
And then you can, well, but then your mana is kind of.
Yeah, that's true. What do you do now for mana? Do you silence the
Warsong Commander?
Yeah, maybe.
Or do you just kill off the Crow Taskmaster with Keeper of the Grove and then armor up and hit face? Or I guess you can swipe that, yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Because it's
Everything's fine.
4 and he's a 10. Oh, he can in fact kill that too.
Yeah. Now the Warsong Commander is still up. That's the tricky part.
Yeah.
I think
he has Battle Rage too. Oh
yeah,
boy,
I was gonna say I think we're gonna see a Battle Rage here first.
We're down to 9. Oh man.
Battle Rage.
Oh, Battle Rage first.
It's less mana.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have Battle Rage first. Armor
Okay.
Smith. Okay, so you can gain back a little bit of armor, but the combo is still a problem here.
But he doesn't have at least one part to the combo, right? So.
Yeah, I mean, but from Savzj's perspective.
Right. Also, if he draws a Savage Roar, he has Druid of Claw. So you have to. Savzj is freaking out.
Yeah, I think he should have Battle Rage first, man. I think he really should have Battle Rage
Yeah,
first.
because he would have gotten an extra card.
Yeah. I think he sees it.
But I think at this point, you
fast.
just Warsong Commander, kill off the BGH with the injured Warsong Commander, and then before you do that, you put down the Armor Smith, so you get an extra piece of armor.
I would save that Warsong Commander, though.
Really?
Yeah. Because you want to save it for like a Frothing Berserker or another one. There we go. That's why you save it. Oh man, he's not saving it. Oh, actually, that's lethal. There it is.
Oh,
Gnomish
wow.
Inventor with the kill, and Savzj pulls it out of the fire at the very end to win it for the Global Geniuses. It went down to the very last game of the very last match, and Savzj was just like, yeah, man, I'm fatigued. We did it. Global Geniuses.
I just loved seeing him squirm in his chair. He was
I
like, no, what do I do?
It was so risky. I mean, not battle raging, man. He really kind of let it go down to the wire there.
Could have been, yeah, it could have been bad, but
that's a scary one.
He took the gamble to redraw, and
he got it.
Yeah.
Wow. So there you go. In the end, Flurry, I mean, he played as well as he could, and honestly, like, the showing that Korea put on today was nothing short of very impressive, and really good to see too. Korea going toe-to-toe with 4 of the best Hearthstone players in the world.
Yeah, I mean, they went down, like we said, to the last match, to the last game. Savzj's all happy. Of course, we're not done. We are just finished with day 1, but
we're done today.
Yeah, we
you
are
said
done
we're
today.
not done. You scared me for a second. I'm like, oh, I love esports, but I'm dying.
But do you not have enough passion, Noah? Is that what's going on?
I need a passion recharge, known as sleep.
Okay, well, we will grant you that wish. But
thank you.
What I want to say was, like you said, we went down to the wire of the last match, to the last set. So Korea definitely put up a good showing. I mean, when it goes that far, you can't really say anyone region or anyone player was necessarily better or worse.
It was really close, and I'm curious to see what's going to happen tomorrow with the all-kill format. This does mean, though, that Savzj gets to pick his opponent for the first match, but I don't know if that really matters too much, I feel like anybody has a good chance against anyone. I wonder if he picks Solcio, though. Sort of like drive the stake in deeper.
Just rub salt in the wounds.
That's right.
And then after he beats him, he selects Flurry. He's like, yeah, I want to bring it back.
He goes, well played at the end, yeah.
Well, so Savzj does get to select his first opponent, and tomorrow, whichever winner gets to continue selecting their next opponent. But, of course, we're going to overview the results before we explain a little bit more about that.
So, Chobra, we just casted 7 best-of-5s in a row.
It was pretty exciting.
In the end, Savzj winning it over Flurry to get the win for the Global Geniuses over the All Killers. They were all killed today.
That's true. Savzj and Orange both taking 2 wins each for the Global Geniuses.
Yep.
And Flurry taking 2 wins for the All Killers.
Yeah, Life Crow. It's time. It's time to end the broadcast, guys.
Strike coach. Life coach and Stripe Crow.
Not able to win.
Yeah, they had a rough day, but so they might not even have to play tomorrow. I mean, they'll be around. But if Savzj 4-0s, they may just not have to play a single game.
Little Life Crow and Strife coach. It's good. Great couple players there.
Yeah, Strife coach. I like that.
Strife coach. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's actually
Life Crow is cool too. Although it sounds like some some hipster folk band.
Yeah.
You know, we're gonna go down to the coffee pit and listen to Life Crow. I can't even remember.
Not Strife Crow.
So done. Life Crow.
All right. Well, I wonder if Savzj will be announcing his opponent now.
Maybe.
But it would be funny if he selects Celcio and be like.
I think I would.
I
be
would
like,
too,
bring
actually.
Bring
yeah.
it. Plus, I'd want that rematch. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, also to note, I do believe they do get to bring all new decks tomorrow.
Oh.
So.
Great.
Yeah, so all the players have 24 hours to get some new decks. So we'll be back tomorrow, guys, at a little later time. Yeah, we're just going to wrap it up here. We'll explain the whole format for tomorrow when the broadcast starts. Yeah. Don't worry. But thanks for watching. It's been a great day of 7 best-of-5s. We'll be back tomorrow for the Global Geniuses versus the All Killers. This was day 1 of Hearthstone Masters Korea, the special match here at OGN.